Oh, One Giant Reviews. I am not only going to review horror films and all that, I'm also going to review superhero TV shows, and what better way to start than with Arrow. I think it was a good show, and it set off a whole chain of events. In this particular episode, for this particular series, I will be going season by season, one episode per season. So for this one, it's going to be season 1. For season 2, it's going to be the next one, and yes, so on and so forth. But first, we got Arrow. I remember this season from the back of my head. I'm not like that person who binge watches and just immediately forgets, oh, it happened in the first season. No, I'm that person who literally also goes back and rewatches those older things to get a feel for it. And Arrow season 1 literally did good in my book. I mean, it felt like CW-ish, like Carrie, but what can you expect from a show that airs on the CW? So it stars Oliver Queen, played by Stephen Amell, which he is a really good actor, and if you haven't seen Code 8, which also stars his brother, Robbie Amell, you should go and watch it. And Robbie Amell we'll get to later, but for right now, Stephen Amell. He plays Oliver Queen well since Justin Hartley in Smallville. Well, I haven't seen Smallville, so it's bold of me to make that assumption, but based on what I've seen of Justin Hartley, he done it best since Justin Hartley. And I found it really good. I even like the idea in the pamphlet that you're keeping the villain a mystery in this. See? You're keeping a mystery on who the villain would be. And when I found out who the villain was, I automatically fangirled. Because Malcolm Merlyn, oh my gosh. Before I got hooked on the Arrowverse, I got hooked on Doctor Who. And it was fitting seeing John Barrowman playing the Dark Archer, and I thought that was really cool. And he isn't portrayed as a villain. No, Malcolm Merlyn isn't portrayed as a villain. Well, he is portrayed as a villain in season 1, and I'll get to the essence of John Barrowman's character later, but here in season 1, he just wants revenge on the Glades for the death of his wife. And well, he literally would go his way and then he doesn't even get thrown in prison in the end. He just supposedly dies in season 1 until he came back in season 2. And just wow. But the death of Tommy Merlyn shocked me because he was like Barry's best friend, and it was sad to see him go. He was actually the one who made fun of Lost in the Arrowverse pilot. Which I thought was funny. And really good season. I give it a 10. For a rating, I'm going by letters, and I'd give it an A plus, because it like did zero anything of what Zack Snyder does now, and I'm like, I think it'd be a really, really, really good improvement for, well, DC, and this is what would start DC coming back and better than ever. Heck, this is even better than the DCU, I'll tell you that. But yeah, I'd give it an A+, because it just did really well, in my opinion. Now, what do you think of Arrow Season 1? Is there any details you would like to share, what you liked or disliked about this? Leave it down in the comments below, and, well, check right here with me, and you can come and join the fan base. All you gotta do is subscribe and like and do all that good stuff, and you can come right here and, well, basically be a part of my reviews and everything. So why don't you subscribe so you can get a chance to share your opinions.